Students, see this question number 19 from chapter 13 of Pathfinder for Physics Olympiad. We have linear dimensions of plates of a parallel plate capacitor as L by L. So here you got a parallel plate capacitor, right? Whose length and width is L and L, correct? The distance between the plates is small d, okay, which is much smaller than L. Half of the space between the plates is filled with a mica sheet of thickness d by 2 and dielectric constant epsilon r. So here we have a dielectric material which is mica sheet, okay. The total width is small d, okay. The mica sheet has width half of that is d by 2. So the remaining half space is air, okay. So now they are saying that the plates are connected across an ideal battery of terminal voltage V through a resistance R. So we have a battery connected through a resistor R to the capacitor. Now the mica sheet is slowly pulled out of the capacitor with a constant velocity. Find heat developed in the resistance. Permittivity of free space is epsilon naught. So we have to stress on this word slowly. Okay. First of all, let's say that the when the mica sheet is coming out, then the circuit would look something like this, right? The mica sheet is partially out of the capacitor. Okay, let's say the height coming out is, let's say, x. Okay, the mica sheet is x distance out of the capacitor. So the sheet is being pulled slowly. That means at every moment the circuit, the capacitor resistor circuit, the RC circuit is achieving steady state. Okay, so we could directly say that the charge on the capacitor could be given by Q at any moment is given by CV. Okay, charge on the capacitor Q at any moment is given by CV because the sheet or the dielectric is being pulled out very slowly. Alright, so we have to use this concept only. Now the capacitor will be changing as a function of time because the mica sheet is being removed. So we could find the current I equal to dq by dt, that will be equal to V times dc by dt. So we just have to find dc by dt as a function of t, okay, or as a function of x or whatever. We will get current I. Then rate of heat flow through the resistor, uh, that will be given by rate of heat generation. Rate of heat will be I square R. So then you can find the total heat to be equal to integration I square R dt. This is the process that we have to follow. So let's now try to find the value of C and then we find dc by dt. So I'm looking at the capacitor from the side view. Okay, the mica sheet is already x distance out of the capacitor, right? While the total length is equal to L. So what is the capacitance in this situation? We could divide the capacitor into three regions. Okay, first region will be this one, which contains air. Okay, second region is this one, which again contains air, and finally third region will be this one. Okay, this is your dielectric. So there are three regions in the capacitor. So how do you split this? So we could split the system like this. The lower section of air is separate one and the upper section with the dielectric is a separate section. Okay, and again I could split the dielectric into two parts. Okay, so this part and this part, they are in series and this whole combination is in parallel with this capacitor. So we have to find the net capacitance for this combination. Okay, this thickness is x, then this thickness will be L minus x, right? So what is the capacitance for this part? That will be equal to epsilon naught. Area of the plate will be what? Area of the plate will be Lx. Okay, the depth of the plate is L and the height is x. So Lx, epsilon naught Lx by d. That is the capacitance of this part. And what is the capacitance of this section? So here we have an air gap and the dielectric both in series with each other. So for this you will get 2 epsilon naught L minus x by d times epsilon r by 1 plus epsilon r. So now what is happening? The total capacitance C will be how much? This combination and this capacitor, they are in parallel, so we just add them. So epsilon naught Lx by d, that is this one, plus this capacitor. So this is your net capacitance. Now what will be dc by dt? So dc by dt will be, when you differentiate this, you will get epsilon naught L by d times dx by dt plus 2 epsilon naught L by d, and differentiation of L minus x will be minus dx by dt times epsilon r by 1 plus epsilon r. Okay. Now the question is, what is dx by dt equal to? So as the dielectric is going out with speed v, so x is also increasing with speed v. So we could say that dx by dt is equal to v. Therefore, your dc by dt will be what? Will be equal to epsilon naught lv by d plus 2 epsilon naught L by d with a minus sign. We will get a minus sign over here. Minus v epsilon r by 1 plus epsilon r. Okay. Okay. So now we can find the current. I will be v times dc by dt. Okay. Then rate of heat will be what? I square r. So that will be v square r dc by dt whole square. Now understand something. This whole expression is a constant. Okay. The whole expression is a constant. Let's simplify the expression as well. Let me simplify the expression. This will be equal to epsilon naught L by d times v 1 minus epsilon r by 1 plus epsilon r. When you simplify the whole formula, you will get this value. Okay. Now this is a constant because nothing over here is changing with time. Velocity is a constant, length L, d, everything is a constant. Okay. So total heat will be what? Total heat will be integration v square r dc by dt whole square times small dt. Okay. Correct. So since this entire expression is a constant, we will get this to be equal to v square r dc by dt whole square multiplied by t. Okay. Now let's just put the values. So this is equal to v square r, and square of dc by dt will be what? Square of this expression. So we'll get epsilon naught square L square v square by t square 1 minus epsilon r by 1 plus epsilon r whole square. And what is t? T will be time taken, time taken for the dielectric to come out completely. So that means if you look at the displacement of the dielectric, if you look at the displacement of the dielectric, it should cover a displacement equal to L. Okay, it should cover a displacement equal to L. So time taken will be what? Time taken T will be L by V. Okay, so this V will get cancelled out. So you will get the final answer. This will be your final answer. Here you will be having an L cube. Okay, and there will be just one V. Okay, so this is the final answer.